Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Tonight. Third baseman.
Digging in, Steve Cook. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just...
So coming to the plate, Anthony DeSclafani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yeah, we got one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Steve Cook. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, Steve Cook. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's got to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Right here. Here you go.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Drive in. Let's go. Here we go.
Hey, looking good. Looking
Here
good.
he comes again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Steven Strasburg with his fourth win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Anthony DeSclafani takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington.
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
In the second
Standing
spot
in,
tonight,
Steve
third
Cook,
baseman,
a real threat
Steve
with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffing from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Drive that pitch now, eh?
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
3-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
3-0 pitch on its way. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right fielder.
Runner at first here,
Harper.
1 man out.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off for
Steve
Washington,
Cook. He's
third
0 for
baseman,
1 thus far.
Steve Cook.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1.
Boy, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Santana racing back. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Cook.
Looking good. No one better out there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0.
Come on now, he doesn't want any part of you. Let's go.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Striding in once again, Bryce Harper. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Hey,
now in the box,
right
Josh
here.
Rutledge.
Now
A
batting,
hit in 2 tries so
baseman.
far.
Josh Rutledge.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Touch up. Drive him in for us.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we still have no score. In is Joey Votto now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Joey Votto.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
No one better. Need you right here.
Atta boy.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Watch up. Drive him in for us.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we still have no score. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for our
and tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. Chris Francisco.
6 hits.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Robbie Bell, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, one time, right now.
Another one sent foul. He takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting, running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has just...
So digging in now, Steve Cook. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Hey, now, Larry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
He's set. Here comes the 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mesoraco has a play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 1 and the Reds nothing. Ready once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Steve Cook.
Like you can. Come on.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Peraza has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of. Now at the plate, number 27 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We got one here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset.
Digging in once again, Steve Cook. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Washington leads this one 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Cook.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Hey, you're not going to do it every day. That single right there, that's okay. It makes him 1 for 5. He contributed a little bit, but they really didn't need him today. This has been a nice team effort.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bryce Harper.
Hey, see, right, let's go, big dog.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-1 the final tally today. Joe Ross earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the